And it's Saturday. You know what that means? Another round of Tabletop Takedown coming to you live, 105, right here off of that beautiful Monroe, Michigan River. Another beautiful Saturday, another beautiful day we get to play for you all. And we are back and glad to be back with another round of EDH. We stepped back. Last week was Catan. That was absolutely fun. And this week we will be sliding back in. I will be playing Ulalek, Fuse Atrocity. Apparently we're going to be playing Tribal today, so I'm going to pull out Eldrazi and see what I can do. I'm going to pass it over to our returning guest, Ken.
Hey everybody, I'm going to be playing Lenore Autumn Sovereign. This is my first time playing her, but she's got Coven. Beginning of combat on my turn, I put a 1/1 counter on a target creature I control. And if 3 or more creatures with different powers are on my board, I draw a card. So I'm going to make everybody get beefy, and I'm going to make my hand fat.
Yeah, nice. What up, guys? It's RC. I'm going to be playing Lathril today, a Blade of the Elves. So Menache, and whenever she deals combat damage to a player, I create that many 1/1 elf warrior creature tokens. I can then tap her. Tap 10 untapped elves I control, and each opponent loses 10 life, and I gain 10 life. So it's a bunch of life gain, life take. A lot of fun.
All right.
Go ahead.
Next, we got Brevin.
I'm back, and I'm playing fairies. So I'm playing Layla, Artful Provocateur, flying, Death Touch, Lifelink. Other creatures with flying get +1/+0 whenever we play that enchantment and artifact. I gain a fairy rogue.
That was a lot of text.
Yep. But, you know, I'm here to slap you with tiny people with wings.
Do you hear that flapping sound?
Yeah.
It's not cheeks in the wind.
Goal today is death by 1,000 cuts.
All right. Grab a giant D6 here. Yeah, Brevin already grabbed the one I like to grab. Yeah, I see how it's going to go, my guy.
I had to match the sleeves.
We're going to fight over it.
I'm still not going to go first.
Never does.
So, Ken, if you don't know, I have a curse in this show. I don't get to go first. I'll tie the first roll, and then I'll lose the roll off.
Yeah.
Or I'll just lose.
5. I got it today. Let's go.
All right.
Let me know when you boys are ready to rock and roll. Quick shout out to all of our sponsors. Once again, IWR, RPW, Little Brown Jug, Lane's Pizzeria. Shout out to Milky Way Labels. Shout out to Spooky Spooky Films.
My Fresh Mexican Grill.
Crazy Squirrels Graphics. Check out the Brain Drink Experience coming soon. Mm-hmm. All right. I believe I'm good and ready.
Our season's getting our
I'm ready.
totals up.
All right.
Ready as well.
Let's see what happens to you guys.
We'll send it to those couple people. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, share, of course, always. And I will begin the game. And I will play it the smart way and draw a card. And I'll play a Reliquary Tower. It's a very smart move. Go ahead.
Nice.
I'm going to put a plane steer in pace.
Nice fair magic to start.
Yeah, I'm going to draw. I'm going to play a Bajuka Boggin to play tapped and not exile any graveyard because there's no to pass.
All right, I will draw. And I like swamps, and I will pass.
Untap, upkeep, draw.
Nice.
I
thought we
will.
were going to play an Urborg. That's what you meant. You like swamps.
I'll play Brushland as my land for turn. That's green and white. So why don't we tap Reliquary Tower to basic cycle this Ash Barrens for an island, pop it into my hand, and pass the turn.
All right.
Shuffle ASMR.
Everyone loves a good shuffle.
Going to play a command tower turn. And I'm going to end the turn.
Oh yeah.
Get here.
All right. I'm gonna untap my Bajuka Bog. Draw. What can I actually do? All right.
Playing elves, there's probably a lot you can do.
Not really. I'm gonna play Unclaimed Territory and declare elves when it enters the battlefield. It asks for a colorless, or I can add 1 mana of any color to my mana pool. Spend that mana only to cast creature spells of the chosen type. Pass.
All right, I will draw. Going to play an island. I will be tapping both to play a Bitter Blossom. Beginning of my upkeep, I lose a life and create a 1/1 black fairy rogue creature token with flying.
Multi-band.
Pass the turn.
Untap.
It is in a
Upkeep draw.
tribal enchantment. All about them fairies.
About them fairies.
I will play an island as my land for turn. And I'll tap 3 and play Glaring Fleshraker. It's a 2/2 that says whenever I cast a colorless spell, I make a 0/1 Eldrazi spawn. And whenever another colorless creature ETBs under my control, it deals 1 damage to each opponent.
It's a scary card in that deck.
I'm all about them Drazi.
It's a very scary card in that deck. I can't talk. I got like one of my best enchantments turn 2.
Yes, you did.
Oh, Bitter Blossom?
Yeah.
Yes.
What does that do again?
I make a fairy rogue.
He loses a life and makes a fairy rogue creature with flying every turn.
Yep, I make a
Turn.
yep.
Every
It's
his
like-
turn.
Yeah,
Every his turn.
yeah, it's like what's the Phyrexian arena? It's like Phyrexian arena, except instead of draw, I make a fairy.
Yep. Phyrexian Arena is good for Grixis. Any
Good for
Grixis deck.
anything.
It's good in any black deck.
Extra card at cost
Now,
of
would you
1
run it in
life
5
deal.
color though?
Yeah.
Extra card at cost of 1 life. Good deal.
Oh yeah.
That's
Worst
fair.
case
and you
scenario-
don't have to tap.
Yeah, you don't get to tap anything. It's just it's on upkeep.
Now until you're running like what's her name, the one that gives you extra upkeeps. Now, that's where it could get tricky.
Obika.
Yeah.
Yeah, Obika.
So I'm gonna tap all 3 of my mana real quick just to bring out a Stalwart Pathlighter. This effect doesn't really take effect right now. He's got Coven at the beginning of combat on my turn. If I control 3 or more creatures of different powers, creatures I control gain indestructible.
Nice.
Just until end of turn, though.
Yeah. Well, and it's still spicy.
It is.
Is that got some vigilante? I
Yes,
see.
it does. Faster.
Vigilance.
All right.
Vigilance, vigilance.
What up, Keith? Kaka, what up? Crows in the chat.
What's
What
up,
up,
Keith?
Corey?
You didn't even have to comment. You already had a stack of cards sitting here, but okay.
Have fun at the Reptile Expo.
Yeah, for real. I was just looking it up. It looks awesome.
Bruh. I'm going to play a Dark Boar Pathway. And then I'm going to tap for 2 black and a colorless. And I'm going to play Mask of Gristlebrand. Equipped creature has flying and lifelink. Equipped costs a 3. But when the equipped creature dies, I may pay X life where X is its power. If I do, I draw X cards.
Good.
Pass.
Good little artifact. All right. Beginning my upkeep, I will lose a life and make my first fairy rogue. I will draw a card. Ooh, it's a spice. All right, we are going to play another swamp. Then we will be tapping 2 for a Signet of the Demir. And that will be my turn. I will pass on to you, Tyler.
Untap. Upkeep draw. I will play a Spawning Bat as my land for turn. I'll tap 3 and cast Herald's Horn. When I cast that colorless spell, I'm going to make a 0/1 Eldrazi spawn, and you guys are each going to take 1 damage.
All right.
Drops us to me to 39, Ken to 39, Brevin to 38.
When Herald's Horn enters the battlefield, I will choose Eldrazi as a creature type. And now Eldrazi costs 1 less to cast. And at the beginning of my upkeep, I can look at the top card of my library, and if it's an Eldrazi, I may reveal it and put it into my hand.
Nice.
Faster?
Untapping.
Oh, heck yeah. Mastodon and Lamb of God tonight.
Nice.
What a night to go to a concert.
Oh, holy crap.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
No wall of death, please, but there's definitely
Always
going to
wall of
be
death.
one.
Yeah. Going to be one.
I'm not participating though. But that's a crazy wall of death with Mastodon there.
Oh yeah. Played a Gavin Township. Add one colorless or 2 green white. I can put a 1/1 counter on each creature I control. But first, what I'm going to do is I'm going to tap this for a green. And that for the colorless. I'm going to play Return to Nature. I get to choose one. Destroy artifact, enchantment, or exile a target card from a graveyard.
So there's 2.
We all have an artifact and or enchantment in play.
And all of us have a good one as well.
Exactly.
So we have Fairy Maker.
Draw cards if creature dies, gives it
And
flying life
cheat.
link.
And Mana Cheat, yeah.
Well,
Or makes Eldrazi cheaper.
yeah.
What's yours over there?
My Rogue, and then
yeah,
I
you
have
make
a Mana
flyers
Rock.
every turn for a loss of life.
So, I don't want you having things cheaper to cast over there, Tyler.
All right, Hero Sword gets hit.
I'm gonna say like, damn,
Okay, so there's that.
mine requires a trigger. Stasis.
Now, what I'm going to do is I am also going to pass my turn.
Awesome. Untap, upkeep, draw. I'm gonna play a Yavimaya Cradle of Growth.
Forest.
Each land is a forest in addition to its other types.
Thank you.
Okay,
Everybody's.
everybody. Huh?
Yeah, so your plane's now tapped for white or green.
I believe that helps
Thumbs up,
everyone
yeah.
but me.
I'm an elf. We like to make everything a forest.
Okay.
I am then going to tap for 4 and play a Canopy Tactician. Other elves I control get +1/+1. It's a 3/3 and it can tap for 3 green. Pass.
All right. Untap, upkeep, lose a life, and I make
Come on, people.
another rogue.
Upgrades.
Upgrade.
I will draw per turn. Let's go. All right. First thing we're doing is we're going to tap the command, play the command tower. We will tap this for white, this to tap my signet, this to tap for a colorless, and we're going to play a Layla. Artful Provocateur. Flying Death Touch, lifelink. All my creatures with flying get +1/+0. And whenever I cast an artifact or enchantment, to create a 1/1 blue fairy creature token with flying. And I will pass the turn. My fairies are now 2/1s.
Untap. Upkeep, draw.
I realize one of the most annoying things about this deck is I make blue rogues, blue fairies, black fairies, and blue black fairies. And colors will be important.
I'm sitting here trying to contemplate what I can even do anymore.
It's not getting creatures.
Nope.
Oof.
I have effects, but nothing to
That's
me.
about the only. That's the only creature I had. That's why I was like, shit.
I don't want to be barren out here. Like,
I'll play
mean, it
a
is a
tapped
strong
Ruins of
mana
Orin
dork.
Reef and pass the turn.
Wait, I have a mana dork lord.
Ooh,
Yeah.
wait.
Dork Lord.
never.
Yeah,
Hold on.
it's a dork
Hold
lord.
on. I have 1 additional mana.
Yeah, because the scion, you can sack the scions for 1.
I'll do a Corrupted Crossroads.
Corey says he's too old for that. He's watching from the stage.
Never mind.
I agree.
Where did I play?
got
I played
one
Tendo
more.
Ice Bridge.
You know what I mean?
I'll
Like,
play Tendo Ice
I went to
Bridge.
incarceration.
I
We're
will.
going to the gathering next week. It's gonna be a
I'll
whole
tap
week of
2.
partying like that, bro.
And let's do a white from Brushland. It's not that dire. So 2 white from Brushland, get taking 1 damage. And I'll sack this Eldrazi. And I will cast Kozilek's Return. When I cast Kozilek's Return, Glaring Fleshraker is going to give me a 0/1 Eldrazi spawn. And you guys are each going to take 1 damage. And then I'm going to deal 2 damage to each creature and sack this Eldrazi for a colorless in response.
Kills my 2 fairy rogues.
I survived with 1 toughness.
Same.
Hopefully.
Same.
I'm fine to drop down to 38 life, but don't kill him. I thought we were playing tribal, not wipe. Oh, wait, the game Wipeout. We got it.
Yeah, I'll just pass. Go ahead.
All right.
Pass and
Yeah, I needed that discount by 1, my guy.
welcome to the chat, Aaron. Saturday spell slinging, you know it.
Mm-hmm.
We always slinging spells on Saturdays, whether it's on the show or afterwards.
Land for turns. Some grass prairie.
Right.
Okay, so that is of no use to me right now. But
So he has a card to be used to him.
He does.
He put useful cards in his deck. That's
Okay.
like it's so hard to do sometimes.
That's deck building 101.
I know, right?
Synergy and usefulness.
So I'm gonna tap for a white and a green. Because they tap for forest now, right?
Yes, they.
Yep.
All right, so white and green then.
That colorless can also tap for green as well.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, Maya helps everyone but me. Only one
What's
not
up,
playing
Jenna?
green
Welcome to
today.
the group.
Yo, yo.
We both do. I have my commander. He has his mana dork.
So what tribe do you guys want to see win today? Humans, Eldrazi's, fairies, or elves?
I tapped those for a Dramoka's command. So sorry, I don't like your enchantment. I get to choose 2. I can have you sacrifice an enchantment, but I'm also going to put a 1/1 counter on target creature.
Okay.
So put 1/1 counter on your commander.
All right.
Commander.
That
Got
hurts.
flying and death touch and lifelink.
You don't want to put it on the dork? The dork lord?
No.
Okay.
No.
I'm sorry. That is forever known as Dork Lord.
Yeah, Campy Tactician.
All right.
Other
so
elves +1/+1. taps for 3 green.
Lord.
Gives other elves +1/+1 and taps for 3.
Did you say
green.
Dark Lord? No, I
He's
said Dork Lord. You
Dork
heard me.
Lord. He's the elven dork
Oh,
lord.
that's-
Oh my
No
God.
other elf
That
has their
can't be
glasses
popping.
pushed.
Okay.
Quite as
now I
high.
know what this does. I'm going to tap this for the colorless, to tap this for the white green, and then I'm going to tap this. The rest of this cost to cast a Quetzal.
Oh, that's
Now he can't cast spells during his turn.
yeah. And is
During
that
anybody's turn or just his turn?
turn.
My turn. And whenever one or more creatures I control, each with power greater than its base power, deal combat to a,
okay,
to a
that's
player,
the one.
I get to draw a card.
Gotcha.
So that was the play I was looking for.
Nice. Untap.
And it's a 3/3. So
Too
Upkeep.
bad it says combat damage.
I know.
Yeah.
Because if it was just damage, Moose would be like,
Right.
I'm gonna play a Verdict Catacomb as my land for the turn.
Nice.
machine gun Moose.
Here's the kicker: it taps for a green because you'll have Maya.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
So I don't need to sacrifice it to use it now.
That's
spice.
I wonder who has the most mana in this situation.
1, 2, 3,
Oh, excuse me.
4. Okay. I'm gonna cast Lathril, Blade of the Elves. Chill. All right. I'm gonna tap for a green, black, green. I'm gonna cast Journey of Eternity and enchant creature I control. Whenever an enchanted creature dies, return it to the battlefield under my control. Then return Journey to Eternity under the battlefield under my control. Transform.
It turns into the flip land that could bring stuff back from the graveyard, I believe.
Yeah,
Yep.
for like 2 and a black and a green. Yep. Did that. Cool. Pass the turn.
All right. Untap. No longer upkeep trigger. Sad moment. Draw a card.
I made him strong.
Well, I'm going to play this Ancient Den, which is an artifact land, which will trigger Layla and allow me to make a blue.
You
Very-
didn't cast it.
Oh yeah, because lands don't cast. Oh well. True. Nope. My bad.
Aha.
This is fine. This is fine. Okay. Tap this for blue
but it's
black.
back.
I'll use that white to play Etchings of the Chosen. I will choose
Ooh,
Fairy.
that's a
I
good
will
one.
now play get my token. Fairies you control get +1/+1, and I can pay one to sack a fairy to make target creature gains indestructible till end of turn. I will then
Destroy.
have 3
Pay 1
mana
sack.
left.
And destroy all. Pay 1 sack. Pay 1 sack. Pay 1 sack.
I'm gonna pass turn.
Yep.
Yep.
Untap. Upkeep draw.
That's where it gets scary.
I seen all this coming.
Just getting
I
used to
will
this.
play a Ruins of Oran Reef, which will enter tap.
So this isn't running. There's fairy,
I'll tap 2,
like lords and aristocrats, but
and
there's
I'll
no
play
like.
Idol of Oblivion.
Is there any reconnaissance in there?
No.
No reconnaissance.
I'll tap
That
3,
would be rude.
taking a damage, and
Pay 2 remove from combat at any moment.
Can-
After damage is done, remove from combat.
which one should I do something about?
Untaps.
Which commander?
Which commander?
Alila or Lathril?
One
Lathril's
has
going to give
death
him a
touch,
bunch
the
of
other one
elves.
don't. One has the one that don't have death touch has menace.
That's what I'm saying. Like Menace sucks too.
That's why I'm like you're picking between death touch and menace at this point
Yeah. And
because the
I would
lifelink
rather
and
not be
flying.
able to block than everything I block with, even if it's big, just die.
I'm going to target Alila with Crib Swap. Exile target creature. You get a 1/1 shapeshifter. It's got changeling, so it's technically a fairy. Fast turn.
Drawing turn.
Is it white? You said
Yes.
Okay.
It's colorless.
colorless. Okay.
Yep.
It's funny. It's like
Colors do matter in this
Humans are
deck.
dealing
So.
with everything on the field, and then when Eldrazi does, it's like, which one on the other side? That's fair. Yeah.
Okay, so everything still taps for that green.
Yep.
So
Everything's a force in addition to its other types. That's why I could tap Verdant Catacombs.
I can't cast spells on his turn, so.
Yeah.
That's
No, it's fair. It's makes sense.
So I tap that for the cost.
It hurts that it targeted me, but I get it.
I'm gonna use that for 2 green. Does that count 2 then, or is that still a green white?
Green white.
Just a green white?
Yep. You can tap
No,
it as a
You
basic
can
forest
tap it for a green, or you
Or-
can pay
Or-
into it.
Okay.
to make a green white.
Hold on.
Yep.
I wanna look at something. I'm trying to do this the proper way because
You still only get 2 no matter how you do it.
Yep.
Might as well just put your hands down on his turn because you
you
can't.
only get 2. So would I
You're-
still get
you're
the 2
only-
green mana?
No.
No.
Yes. You can tap for green and tap for green.
Okay.
Or you tap that to make a green.
You're,
or white.
you're not doing this. It's a forest, so you're just tapping it for green.
So, okay.
So
cool.
just ignore that.
So
Yeah.
this is a green then, and this would be
Agreed.
green.
green.
Yep.
And then I'm gonna tap the last 3 to play Vendurious Gear Hulk. He's got trample. He's a 4/4. When he enters the battlefield, I distribute 4 1/1 counters.
Among any number of creatures he controls.
So I'm gonna put that obviously on that. So she's now a 7/7.
Shaboing boing.
Nice.
Wow, my brain just did not work there. Thank you, Josh.
You're welcome.
That was very helpful.
Tries to put a 7 down with a D6.
6 does not compute. All right, so
Always a green player. They don't get to be able to count.
But he's playing
You
white.
see this crayon? I'm going to eat it. Wait. It's got Menache.
Doesn't mean anything for
I'll
block.
probably block it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's 7 damage, and you'd get the draw card.
Yeah.
And the issue is his commander's going to come back when you kill it anyway, so it's a free block.
Yep.
But you'll at least get it the 1 kill off, so someone can maybe kill it again.
No, why do that? If you do exile, he doesn't get it.
True.
You return it to his hand, he doesn't get it.
Yep. Enchantment just falls off.
I'm not going to be mean right now. Then I'll
Wait, come on. It wouldn't be mean. It'd be helpful. No, I'm kidding. It gives me a land if it dies,
That's why I was like, I'm just gonna wait.
bro.
I'll just sit here with a nice big fat person in front of me and say, okay.
Fair. That's very fair. I don't want to do that, but this is good. What does that be? So she's at 3-4 right now.
It's whenever you do combat damage to a player, you create that many 1/1s. Spice.
I'm going to tap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Gave it a little tappy.
Yeah, 5 green to cast Gauntlet of Power. Does it resolve?
Cool.
Yep.
Does it
All right.
do?
Well, blue player got it.
Blue player,
Right,
yep.
When
There's
it
not a
enters the
ton of
battlefield,
counters, but I do have
I
counter
choose
magic.
green. Creatures of the chosen color get +1/+1, and whenever a basic land is tapped for mana of the chosen color, its controller adds an additional 1 of that color. Which I have no basic forest. Nobody has a basic forest. I'm
No.
fine with this. Anyway, sweet. I'm going to. Yeah.
So it's actually just a pump right now.
Yeah. So I got a 4/4 and a 5/3. Let's see.
The weirdest Gauntlet of Power I've ever seen just get played as a pump. Basically a pump.
Yep. I'm going to equip the Mask of Grizzlebrand over to Lathril, giving her flying lifelink.
So she's 3/4 right now.
No, she is a 4/5.
Yep, it's double.
Move to combat. Ken, you could have helped me. You could have helped me.
I could have.
I have a 4/5 flying lifelink Menace coming at you.
I have no flyers.
That sounds
All right.
like 4 commander damage if I've ever heard it.
Yep.
Yeah. No flyers. I did not pass go. You did.
And I gain 4. And then I make 4 elf warriors.
And Elf Ball begins.
And they're all 3/3s. Pass turn.
Tap, draw. I will play a land. Going to
A player. Yep.
white.
Whenever a basic forest
1,
is
2,
tapped,
3,
its control
4.
gets twice that much.
Smothering Tithe.
Oh, that was cute.
Yep. It's probably not going to last long, but I need to do something. Pass.
On tap. Upkeep.
I go
Draw.
from looking
I
threatening
will
to
not
now
pay my
this-
guy.
All right.
I will play Corrupted Crossroads, and I will make direct eye contact as I tap 7 mana and cast all his dust.
What does that do?
Destroys
Each
all
player is
colors.
going to sacrifice all permanents that are 1 or more colors.
So I keep.
If it's not colorless, it's gone.
Yep. I got a treasure. I keep my creature because this you said this the changeling was colorless.
Yes, sir.
All right.
So this don't see it because they get destroyed
At
at
the same time.
Yep. You know what? I can't complain
I can.
because things were gonna get real bad.
I want.
Nice and squeaky clean.
What the hey? This is bullshit.
I have an additional green floating. I cannot do anything with that additional green. So I will simply pass the turn.
All right. It's got 6 now.
Nice and squeaky
Yeah,
clean.
so does mine.
Mine costs 5 all the time.
Mine costs 4 most of the time.
Play the forest, return.
That's all Jazzy though. They can just do stuff like that, and that's why you love them, right?
You love to hate them
I love to love them.
You guys were like Ford State. Now it's like, well, pow.
because you literally can't do anything, and now you're just gonna go like boom, 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 boom.
Hey, I don't. I
With
was,
what?
Yeah, he's
card in
got.
hand.
My one card?
Yeah.
Goddamn, I hope so.
Okay, I'm gonna tap for the 2 white, and I'm gonna tap this, this, and this for the 3. Bring out Victoria's Envoy. Victory's Envoy.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna
That's
Pass
upkeep
turn.
+1/+1.
Who's this Victor you talking about, huh? I gotta go take him down.
See, I'm not that sad about it really because you got rid of the smothering ties. So
Yeah. There we go. That's why I was like eye contact because everyone's
That's fair.
labors were fruitless.
There's one card I probably should have put in the deck, but I didn't. It's Ristic. Because I find Ristic to be boring.
Drazi board wipe, ladies and gentlemen. That was Nar.
And we have a Gauntlet of Power doing basically nothing on the board, too.
No, it's going because I'm tapping in my basic for green and it's giving me an extra.
you don't have a,
It's a forest.
but
Whatever a basic mana is
It's
tapped
still a
for
basic.
Mana of the chosen color. And you chose green, so you have a basic taps for green, it creates 2 green.
oh yeah, because you
Yep.
damn.
It
So
should
that's
be-
2 green now.
It's 2 green. Yeah, because it's a basic.
Or if you tap up planes for green, it's 2 green.
Or if I tap my island for green in my
Yeah.
not green
Yeah.
So
deck.
that'd be
Yeah.
2 for.
all basics
Oh,
produce 2 green
that's-
right now.
On that, dude.
That's how I was like,
I forgot that's a symmetrical effect.
Yeah.
I didn't.
Yeah, that combo. Yeah,
yeah.
That's a symmetrical
I just don't have a
effect.
basic in play.
Which is fun.
One,
So the
two,
only
three.
person it's not helping is you.
You right now.
it was helping.
Guys, I have
It
8
did
green
make my
mana.
1/1s, 2/2s, and then that other the Dork Lord made my make them 3/3s. So it works for my creatures, not for my lands currently.
It's going to help me pay the thing known as commander tax.
You're welcome. Remember, friends.
That's going to help me with a
Oh.
thing known as generic mana.
Yeah. That's really good. Wow. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, while I'm
I
sitting over
forgot
here at
that's
5 mana.
symmetrical.
Yeah, everyone's loving it. Not me though.
Oh, Jazzy over here doing a little jig like.
Whatever. It's about the only thing I can do, so I'm just gonna do it. Tap for a green and a black, and I'm gonna play a Priest of Titania, and I can add a green to my mana pool for each elf on the battlefield. I'm going to tap for a black and a green, and I'm gonna play a Giles Herald. Yes, I understand I should have played it reversed, but creature spells can't be countered. It's,
Well, no, we would have countered the dork first.
yeah, that's why I said I should have played it reversed. Yeah.
So we were.
Anyway, cool. Sweet. I am going to pass the turn
Tap.
with my 2/2s.
Gonna draw.
All right. Treasure tokens ready. Here
Yep.
he goes.
He's got 1 treasure
Alright.
token.
1 treasure. All right. Well, let's do this. I'm gonna tap my island for 2 greens. And
It's
then
fun to say.
white. Tap the island for blue black. I tap a swamp for blue black. And then tap this swamp for tap this.
After 2 greens.
Wait.
So white, generic, blue black, and 2. Casting Alayla. She's back. Some would say with the New York Blues. And then I will also tap blue black for a Likeness Looter. Say 1/1 flying. I can tap it to draw a card and discard, and I can pay X Comes copy of target creature in your graveyard with mana value X, except it has flying and this ability activate only as a sorcery.
Combat
Has-
with changeling.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah. You gave it to me, so I'm gonna have it poke you.
Untap. Keep draw.
I need a draw spell bad. Likeness looter. Looter might be becoming my draw effects.
So I will
much as I hate it.
tap this island for 2 green and tap a reliquary tower and play an awakening zone. And then I'll
Another-
tap 5 generic and cast Ulalek Fused Atrocity. Fast turn.
See, like I know he's only got one card in hand, but knowing Eldrazi, that card could be incredibly impactful to the board.
Yeah.
Or it could do absolutely nothing.
Just played
it could be a basic land, or it could be a Titan.
Mhm.
Play a forest return.
Tyler is known to drop Titans. So am I.
Hurts is 3 of my best enchantments are now sitting in my graveyard.
I have played a Kasalek or 2 in my day.
That new Ulamog is disgusting.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
That thing
Yeah,
is
$35.
I'm gonna tap these 2 for 4, 2 and 2.
That seems cheap for an Eldrazi.
Mm-hmm.
well, like if you put it, like even if you're just able to cast it, like you could just go, hey, you don't get someone's out of it.
7.
Right.
It's
Right.
just incredibly.
So I tap 7 here because these are my white costs to play Angel of Glory's Rise. Are there any zombies on the field?
No.
Okay, it's exiles all zombies. Then I return all human creature cards from my graveyard.
Oh yeah, so the technically would kill this because this is a
Exile.
ever creature.
Changeling.
Ever
Yep.
creature.
Okay.
But it's a token, so it doesn't matter.
So then I return all human creature cards.
True.
From
Yep, no, good catch.
my graveyard to the battlefield.
That's why changelings are both good and bad.
That's why everything counters are both good and bad.
Yeah.
So we bring him.
I mean everything bagels. My buddy bought that deck and made custom everything bagel tokens as his everything counters.
Oh, I missed a trigger.
What's the trigger?
1/1 counter on her. She should be a 4/4.
Yep.
Okay.
It's not May, man. Go
It's
ahead
not a
and put
May
the counter.
ability. Yep.
So that's now 4/4. So she's 4/4. So it doesn't affect that still. So okay.
At the beginning of combat on your turn,
They have to have different powers.
they
All
do.
3 of them.
They do.
4, 4, and 3.
Yeah. Two
Oh,
of
it's just one counter on her.
Yeah.
Just do that
I
then.
just
Yeah.
did that for my math. So. But yeah,
Oh, got you. Oh,
yeah, because they came out after my upkeep and all that, so they don't get the 1/1s anyway. So they can't do anything, and I have a 4/4 out.
Yeah. I have 2/2/2s.
2/1, 2/3 death touch flying. Lifelink.
That's right.
Untap. Well, at your end step, I'm gonna crack this. Go look for a.
Basic forest.
I need it.
You know that's not a bad.
Oh my God.
Or basic. No, you see, you
I'm
get,
looking for
you
a
get the
swamp.
basic swamp. Yep. So
Yeah.
you get both colors out of it.
Not a bad-
Basic land out of it.
No. But yeah, it's not a bad call right now.
As weird as it is, use a fetch land to get a basic. When with
With
Gauntlet of Power, yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of need it. All right. Untap. Upkeep. Draw. You would. All right.
Lilek is you double the stack, correct? Whenever you cast.
I can pay 2 and double the stack. Yes.
Yeah.
6.
Whenever I cast an Eldrazi.
Gotcha.
Lathril. Back in play. I am then going to
Priestess taps for 2.
3.
3. So counts herself.
Yeah, for each elf on the battlefield. Does anyone have an elf? No, fairy, Eldrazi, and human.
I used to
You did?
as a changeling.
Mm. Well, I can't. eh. 1, 2, 3. Be the highest. Nope, can't play that. So it looks like I'm gonna play this. I'm gonna tap Priest of Titania for 3 green, and I'm going to cast Circle of Dreams Druid, and it can tap add a green for each creature I control.
Each creature.
Yep.
So he
And it's a
now
3/2.
has- with creatures alone, he has 8 mana.
Yep.
And it just taps him to add that mana too.
Yeah, each one taps for 4.
Each
Right
one
now.
taps for 4. This one does per elves. This one does per creature I control. Pass turn.
Untap, upkeep,
I
draw.
have a deck full of dorks, all right, and y'all already got rid of my dork lord.
Play a Seed of the Synod as land per turn. Going to tap
I don't even have to ask if it's
For-
fine for me to cast creatures
for
at this point.
Glen Alendra Liege. My blue creatures get +1/+1, and my black creatures get +1/+1. So my commander basically gets +2/+2. Both my creatures basically get +2/+2. He will get +3/+2 right now, and this gets +1/+0.
Or banner creatures.
That was a lot of text.
Yes, it was.
Yes.
Um,
Well, that's just like the green black one. that
Too
makes a
bad
worm
I'm
at
not
every upkeep.
reading any of it.
Wait, does it do anything at your upkeep or no?
I have no
Oh.
upkeep effects currently.
Duke Nukem.
All right, I'm gonna move to combat.
Green black one makes a green black worm at the beginning of each of your upkeep.
I'm going
that.
to
Does
swing
green or black.
both Likeness Looter.
He
And-
has Menachem.
Yeah, but they're flying.
He has
I have
Menachem.
a plan.
Okay.
So I'm gonna swing both of my both at you. So you have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 3, and a 5.
Nine
A 4. Yeah, because 1, 2. So that's
Yep,
4
4.
damage. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's 8 total damage.
8 total
In the
damage,
air.
4 of it being commanded.
Yep.
Cool.
And I will gain 4 as well.
4 from Brevin.
Gain 4 off lifeline.
Sheesh.
I will
Drops me to
then
34.
tap this for 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'll cast Notorious Throng. I create X 1/1 Black Fairy Rogue creature tokens with flying, where X is the damage you dealt to opponents this turn.
8.
So I'll create 8 Black Fairy Rogues.
What up, Brandon? Welcome to the chat.
Yo.
So I'm gonna use a black.
I see 4 of you in the
spin down.
chat.
There's a black for
Who do you
here.
think's gonna win this? Eldrazi's, elves, fairies, or humans?
And then I could have paid the prowl cost, take an extra turn after this one, but I didn't have the mana, and I'm just getting some blockers out.
Great. I'm glad you didn't have the mana.
I
Yeah.
agree.
Pass turn.
Untap.
So these notably only get +1/+1 because they're black specifically.
At the beginning of my
But they get
upkeep,
+2/+1.
I make
Yes,
an
because of-
Eldrazi
because
spawn
we're-
creature
yeah.
token, and
So
I will
they're
tap Vital of
3/2s.
Oblivion to draw a card,
Flying.
and then I'll draw my
Flies.
card for turn.
Got 8 3/2s with flying.
I'll play this Eldrazi Temple as my land for turn.
It's a good land in an Eldrazi deck, some would say. I also have.
Just like, oh, it's
I haven't hit any of my draw spells. So Likeness Litter might.
I'll
might be
tap
how I
1,
my
2,
deck.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I will put 2 stack and Ulamog's Crusher. I will tap Eldrazi Temple to activate Ulalek and double the stack.
So you get 2 of them.
That's gonna hurt, guys.
So 2 8/8s with Annihilator, 2 and attack each combat if able. Spice.
That one card in hand from Eldrazi.
Like I said, super impactful or could do nothing.
That was as big as I could get as quick as possible.
Yeah,
Past turn.
I would say you're pretty big.
That's what she said.
Fair.
Fair.
You got me. Fair.
Drawing for turn.
That sucks. I feel like I have to keep a Layla up. So if he does swing it at me, I'll at least kill one of them.
Yeah. Yeah.
You said something about blockers. I was
Well,
like,
that's the thing. You'll still probably deal damage and then get more of those blockers too.
Yeah.
Tap these two.
Oh,
Because who else has flying, really?
No one.
Oh, upkeep. Sorry.
Oh, he does. He's
Trigger.
got an angel.
So
Okay.
she's now 2/2, 5/5.
But you could probably kill someone next turn. You got 8 3
5,
2s,
7.
man.
Yeah.
Flying.
Nah, it's
That's why
not.
I'm like, you can kill someone next turn and deal enough damage to get that many more blockers. Like, you are the.
Well, I have no other way to get blockers right now.
What does she do?
Beginning combat on my turn. If I control 3 or more creatures with different powers, can invoke which she remains flying until I'm determined.
but the important thing is that she has different powers than the creature that he has in
Beginning
play
of-
already.
Combat on your turn. Okay.
So now,
You're moving to combat?
I'm debating on it. Yeah.
How did you get that guy back?
Okay.
When he killed the
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
zombies.
When he killed the
and
zombies, it
brought humans
And,
back.
That
Yeah.
was
That one.
Perfect.
Nice.
Yeah, the exile zombies, and I returned all of them. It was a little sooner than I wanted to use it, but I needed.
Him.
Yeah.
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 Oh, and he's really good.
Yeah.
So I am going to.
Mm.
So what is that? That's a 5/7.
But
Why are you looking at me?
Why?
I'm doing that just to look at it. Yeah, but now it's
I ain't got a
combat.
flyer.
All my creatures have undestructible until I end a turn because I have 3 difference. She has flying. Doesn't matter for her.
I'm the only one who can block the angel right now.
Yes, but she's a 5/7.
But she doesn't
Giggity.
have.
What's
I have
up,
8
Ted?
creatures.
Okay.
Check that out. We're blowing
Yeah.
up today.
Okay.
They all get +1/+1 from here and +1/+0 from here.
Doesn't matter though. It's just one.
Make sure you
I'm just-
guys get that comment plugged in. Who do you guys want to win today? We want your comments. Who do you want to win? We got humans, elves, Eldrazi, and fairies.
Yeah, I can't block that.
Remember, we can't kill your creature, so you can. Yeah, he's got 2/8/8.
Right, I can swing, but if I swing and you block
Yeah.
it, it's just a block, and I wasted it.
No, you kill a creature of his.
Because he has a
Yeah,
bunch.
you'd kill
You'll
one.
kill
guy.
it, but
He
Yours
also
won't.
at highest life
yours won't
total.
die. You'll kill
And
his.
his board, yeah, I was talking about his. Though.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, everybody, he's got the big ass.
He has 8 3.
I have a board. He's got the big creatures. I have the
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
just
but you
like-
could swing him out next turn,
Literally.
board.
or me.
Actually,
Literally.
I think I do have lethal on Tyler.
You do have
Literally.
lethal on either of us, and then
Oh.
once you do that, you got a bigger
I am
board
gonna
state.
swing the 5 on the ground.
No, I have no way to create more tokens. That was
Bro, he has lethal in play.
And he's swinging both of his creatures at me.
No, he just swung at me, didn't
He
he?
said
I'm
at
swinging at Tyler, at Josh. I
he
looked
met
at you.
me.
Yeah,
He said
I
Tyler.
looked
He
at you
pointed
and
at
asked
me.
what you had.
I have so you know,
Yeah,
I have lethal to if next turn
yeah.
And he
I would keep your angel up because I have lethal on anyone. This alone represents 24 damage.
Yeah.
So that's 24,
in the air.
25, 26, 27, 31, 37 in the air. So if you do not hold your blocker up, I have the ability to kill you on my turn.
Anybody.
Anybody.
Anybody, yeah.
But if you keep this up or attack me with it, and if I block, it stops. It's -3 damage. If you keep it up, then I can't kill you. I don't have enough.
And then 5 on the ground.
Just
Because it
That
just
may-
it didn't
yeah.
make sense to
All
only
right,
take
I'll-
one flyer out though. Like
It does.
it does because of how big my board, how wide my board is.
okay.
So you just remove 3 damage from my board.
which was essential
Yeah,
when you
and
saw when
now
we're
if
talking
he
about
attacks
30
again,
damage.
if he
Now,
attacks
either
me,
of us are now. I'm the only one that's lethal on the board.
so
because
he has a reason
you
to
have a
attack me.
blocker.
And Tyler, I now don't have enough damage to get through one.
Yeah.
So unless
Until
I have
next turn,
unless
because-
I have another fairy lord, I can draw a fairy lord.
See, this is what I'm talking about, where it's like all
Yeah.
that going on at once, and I'm just looking at who I can whack and get rid of somebody that's going to be meaningful, and I don't like him ramping.
Yeah.
That's not the
He
same,
makes
though.
creatures whenever he deals damage.
No, I don't.
No.
No, it's whenever I cast artifacts or enchantments.
Then
Yes.
how'd you get
That was a spell.
That was a
that was
spell.
spell doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I have one card in
That's-
hand, and on the board, no way to make other tokens.
Right.
But
I
he's
agree
playing
with-
blue, and he has ways to get instants or sorceries back from his graveyard.
That is also true.
Right. That's why I'm.
So
like,
if I deal,
I have you two I'm looking at where you're just sitting
Like
over
that.
here.
He's the threat.
So
I literally
Brevin
have
is
3
the
cards
threat.
in hand.
Yeah, I'm
I'm
threat.
playing elves. Mana don't mean shit on elves.
yeah,
I play dorks.
yeah, that was a passive.
Yeah.
it's a scary board state across the board
Draw.
because you have to think Tyler's
I'm
coming
gonna
at
play a
me
basic
probably
force
with
as
both
million
of
for the
those.
turn.
Oh, he's a huge problem right now.
Well, because if he swings both those, I automatically lose 4 blockers for creatures because I'm gonna have to sack him to the Annihilator triggers.
Yeah. So you saved Tyler.
I don't want him to build elves, so I'm probably gonna block this. That's another creature I'll lose. Granted,
But
it
he'll
would
probably
trade.
kill it.
But you're elves, so you might have lords.
I just did.
He has
You've
a
seen
dork
the Dork
lord.
Lord.
It's sitting
Yeah.
there.
In the
I
graveyard.
I am the dork lord.
He's the Dork Lord. 1, 2.
Oh no, I'd have to put 2 creatures into Lathril because it has +1/+1 right now.
Yeah. You'd have to put 2 creatures in front of it, and I'd kill one, but Lathril would die
yeah.
too. That'd be
Yeah.
the issue. Damn, how to play this right?
Doria's Throng is one of my big, like, I can make a big board very quickly. And because all my creatures in my deck have flying, I have a lot of evasion.
Yeah.
That's why fairies are scary. They're tiny,
Scary fairy.
terrifying. That and this is the liege cards are just really good in decks like this. Because like I have a card in my deck that makes blue-black fairies. So if I made those, they'd get +2/+2 plus an additional +1/+0. So they'd be 4 3s.
So you have +1/+1 counters on stuff right now.
So
Three,
each,
four.
so they're not counters. They just give a
Five,
+1/+1 effect.
Okay, but they're
I'm
not
a-
counters.
They're not counters.
I'm gonna play the Great Henge.
It's a good card.
Yeah. It can tap for 2 green and I'll gain 2 life. And whenever a non-token creature enters the battlefield under my control, I put 1/1 counter on it and draw a card.
That was discounted by 3.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, you're telling me. 4 lands tap for that. How do I want to play this now?
You know you get that taps for 2, right?
Both of them tap for 2 green.
So that's 4 right there. That's all you need because it's discounted by 7 because of Lathril.
It's discounted
by
by 3
3.
down to 6.
Down to 6. Oh, yep. No, sorry. I can't count.
Math. It's fine.
I forget you only have 2 basics.
I will.
#SlayRC has entered the chat.
Yeah, right.
We have an Eldrazi. It looks like we have
Caca!
Yeah, that
An
Caca
Eldrazi
wants me to
pick.
die, huh? Got you.
Ooh,
I'm gonna tap for
Eldrazi has
2.
wanted to win.
I'm gonna gain 2. I'm going to have
And I no longer have
2 green floating. I will tap this for a black.
Here's the worst. Here's what I'm thinking too. Like, I can, if the only person that was worth like swinging all out against is probably him, because if I don't leave 2 blockers up, and he swings a board at me, he
gets
gets an instant board.
Do I want to tap that?
Because this, whenever this deals
No.
gains that many elves for the damage that
Still.
whenever this deals damage, yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
so attack with that.
I'm gonna tap this for 3 for 4 green.
And then if he has 10 elves, he can tap tap 10 elves to gain 10 life and we lose 10 life.
Yeah, 6
So
green total and
And
one
then he's
black.
got creatures that tap for mana for each elf he has.
Okay, so that thing.
3 of this. I'll use
scary board states.
3 of that and the black to play Savrea, Queen of Golgari. And whenever I sacrifice a black creature, I may pay 2 life. If I do, each other player sacrifices a creature. Whenever I sacrifice a green creature, I may sacrifice or I may gain 2 life. She's a 2/2 or a 3/3.
Notably, this makes green elves.
She gets a 1/1 counter,
Yep.
and I draw a card because non-token.
He's got the freaking great henge out.
Yep.
Your fairies are what?
3/2s.
What colors?
Blue. No, sorry, these are black fairies. My apologies.
All right, so I got 3 blue floating. Yeah, I'm gonna tap this guy for 5 green, and I'm gonna be up at 8 green. Use 7 of it to play a Chroma's Memorial.
There it is.
Yeah.
All right, I'm no longer the threat.
Well, still kinda. I don't have the amount.
First strike.
No,
Vigilance,
you're the
trample,
threat now.
haste, and
Yeah.
protection from black and
You are the threat.
That's fair. That's very fair.
which means
All right.
I can't block him anymore.
Yup. So 1 mana floating. That wasn't a creature of the type, so I don't.
It's a very scary board state right now.
Yeah.
No one's lost much life at all.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Well, we've done some life gaining too. Move to combat. I'm going to swing Lathril and do I want to throw her too?
That she faced.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a Chroma's Memorial.
Oh,
Oh,
vigilance,
yeah.
vigilance. Okay. So I'll throw all 3 of these guys at shit. It's pointless not to, but at the same time, fuck. Yeah. So I got all 3 of these guys going at you, Brevin.
So it's 1, 2.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
How much non-commander?
6.
So what
6.
happens right now if he
4, 5,
does
6.
damage to you with
And then
that
3
person?
more commander damage.
He gets to make that many elves.
I make 3 elf warriors.
I'm gonna play an instant. Prevent all the combat damage that would be dealt this turn by creatures with no 1/1 counters on them.
So this will still deal damage then.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I still take
4.
4. So I took 6. So I go back up to 2.
Well, what color is that? Oh, that's a board state. Never mind.
Yep.
Whatever. All right.
So I'll let you attack, but I don't want you getting more.
Ooh,
Well, that's
good.
fine because that just means that makes me a better target for Tyler.
All right.
Pass turn. Because
Untap.
You're both. I have to worry about both. You both have giant board states. You are both threats. I am not.
so is
Planes.
and yes, you are. What you Annihilator 2 on 2 creatures
Anni-
is a
yes.
threat.
Oh, with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Over 30 non-land permanents in play. Annihilator 4 is not terrifying.
Mhm. Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
It is if they do good enough.
No.
Like,
Certain with tokens,
You're
yeah,
the one
I'll
choosing
admit,
how you
but-
sack it.
which makes it that much more aggravating. It's like, I
Sack
would've-
your lands. We're at turn 12.
Yeah.
Oh,
You wanna win?
You have a lot of lands. I only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
That's all I've done this game is play lands and 1 board wipe.
That's not true. You've been playing creatures too. And dealing damage to us.
I'm going to pass.
Untap. I'll keep drawing.
I'm surprised you didn't swing anything.
I need blockers. And
That's just big.
I'm
I
gonna-
have one card. I
Oh,
have
my
one
bad.
card.
At my upkeep, I make an Eldrazi.
Yep.
That Eldrazi comes in. I'll tap Idol of Oblivion and draw a card.
The issues I'm missing. I have no draw. I haven't drawn any draw effects.
I will
No, Tyler has it.
tap Tendo Ice Bridge and remove its ice
Ken
counter
has
on
draw
it.
effects.
And I will tap Brushland and
I
take a
have one
damage
where
for a
it
green.
requires me to play a creature of an
And
elven
then I
type.
will tap this island for 2 green.
You're an elf deck.
And I'll tap 2 more.
Doesn't mean I run enough.
Let's do these 2.
I played one, drew an artifact, and was like, well, artifact wins.
And I'll cast Rishkar's Expertise for 8.
Right.
I'll draw 8, and then I can cast a 5 or less for free. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I'm not just saying it. 'Cause
6,
he's the other
7,
host. His
8.
decks do exactly this. Catches you off guard. every
That's the
time.
pre-con.
No,
That
no,
comes in the
that's
pre-con.
That's in the pre-con. The pre-con's disgusting.
Yeah,
It's like one of the strongest pre-cons I've ever made.
right. That's why it's like I'm pointing over there, like you're the threat.
But he's a threat.
Swamp.
You're a threat.
That's
I'm a threat.
I got creatures.
But again, you're playing a +1/+1 counter deck.
Yeah,
It takes you a turn.
Yeah.
And you're a threat.
that's what I'm saying. My next turn's gonna happen, and a couple things are gonna happen. So.
Like we're approaching mad.
We're approaching that point in the game where it's like, all right, we're approaching late game. Someone's gonna win eventually.
Someone's gonna draw the card they need to just go over the top. Yep.
What up, B? Welcome to the chat.
Whoop, whoop.
So far, I like this deck. I think the one thing I need to add is a few more draw effects. But I'm also like, you
All right.
always play a deck a few times before you modify it, right?
Yeah. Well, certain decks, it's more like, oh, hey, I know what I need to modify.
Well, I just
I'll
I
tap
haven't hit- I
this
haven't
Swamp
drawn
for
any
2
draw
green.
effects,
I'll
so-
tap Spawning Bed for a colorless, and I'll sack an Eldrazi, and I will cast Sifter of Skulls. Whenever another non-token creature I control dies, I make a 1/1 Eldrazi Scion that has sacrificed this creature at a colorless.
Yep.
I will move to combat. These 8/8s have to attack.
Yep.
Ken has been taking it easy on me, so I'm going to send 1 at each of you.
So Annihilators first. I believe RC has to pick his Annihilators, and I pick mine, and then we block.
And then you sacrifice them.
It's one it attacks.
You first, actually. Turn order.
Oh,
So he sacks 2 fairies.
The Duke of Bog and a Herald, Gaia's Herald.
Okay.
And I'm going to gain 2 life.
mhm. And then blocks.
8/8, 8/8.
Take an 8.
Block with the whale. I gain 4.
A non-token creature I control die. I get another Eldrazi.
At this point, I'm not doing anything else with my hand, so. Now my fairies are just 2/2s.
I don't have much else I can do, so I'm going to tap Ruins of Oran Reef and put a 1/1 counter on target colorless creature that entered the battlefield this turn. So Sifter of Skulls is a 5/4.
Gotcha.
That's how many in my hand? 8. I will discard
Dead enchantment.
Dreamstone Hedron. It's
It's a
too
good
late.
one.
Too late in the game to try to ramp.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
That's the turn.
Yep.
Tap. Drawing return after I do this. On my upkeep, goes up to 3. That enchantment makes it 2.
Every time I've seen him play, it's targeting me. And it's just like, it's that, and then Imprison in the Moon. every time I've played a game with Imprison
Kenris
the Moon.
transformation.
Well, it's like I was looking at this. I'm like, I could put like 6 of those effects in this deck, and I'm like, I could just lock commanders out of the game, but that's not that much fun.
That's the whole point.
I get it's the point. It's just not how I enjoy playing Magic, I guess.
Nah.
Like
Magic is fun when it's relatively hard, but
Yeah.
not when it's so impossible.
when I go, hey, I'm gonna put 3 enchantments on your commander, that
It's
stops it from
basic
being a
force,
commander.
or
Yeah.
basic lands. Yeah, still tap for 2 green.
You
wanted
just
to make
play
sure
the
you
deck
didn't get rid
without
of
the
that.
commander.
Yeah,
Both
I
both
didn't
like
think you did, but like
but it seems like
Either
whenever
of
I
the
get hit
cards
with
that
those,
allow you
like
to
Dexter's
do
like, my commander's on the board, I can do the thing now. Oh, you son of a bitch.
my 2 green is for the whole 3. Cody Scavenger. Send 4. When Cody Scavenger enters the battlefield, there are 4 more permanent cards in my graveyard. I return target permanent card from my graveyard to my hand.
Nice.
no.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Instant sorceries are not.
This says permanents.
Oh, instants and sorceries are not permanents?
Yes,
So you got 2.
So that doesn't matter.
but it
I have
is.
another 3/2.
Yeah.
All right.
We need some draw effects.
Yes.
Tyler's the only one with the board, with a hand actually. Yep.
Oh, I didn't cast my 5 or less for free.
Yeah.
That's why I kept staring back at my hand.
What do you
Wow.
got over there, bud? That's flying.
Everything.
What is
3/3, 2/3, 2/2, 5 2/2s. There is one creature. There's 2 creature. No, one creature in this deck does not have flying, and it's a token. It's a token tripler, so everyone knows what it is.
Do you guys care if I cheat this out?
I don't care.
I missed my 5 or less.
Yep. So
It's a Mystic Forge.
Because it's not a May.
I think it is a May. But I mean, like,
I'm fine with it.
I totally missed that I could cast a spell for free.
He made me sacrifice. I'm petty.
Yeah, fair.
So,
That's the one that I can cast colors from the top. Tap it, exile the top one.
Yeah. It's wonky anyway.
It's
It's just gonna give me top card access. It's not that
Even
big.
though you're drawing already.
Yeah.
can't kill any of this shit. Can yours. If you block it. You're at 40.
Yeah.
Damage.
And then remember, all of his creatures have flying.
If you stay
Yeah,
built,
yeah,
if you
and
stay
protection
built
from
up like
black
that,
and red.
nobody can hit you right now.
No,
Yeah.
That's why I'm like, I'm just going to sit like this, guys.
Yep, that's a fair thing to do right now
Yeah.
because the board is not exactly nice.
Untap.
The reactions to what I would do would just smack the shit out of me.
What? Mad.
Yeah.
It's a mad board state.
Draw. Play a swamp as my land for the turn.
And I think in this mad board state, Tyler having a hand is the biggest advantage he has right now.
Let's have these 2 for 2 green each. Wait, no. I'm gonna tap
No.
forest for 2 green. Then I'm gonna tap my great henge and I'm gonna gain 2. And then I'm going to play an elvish piper. And then I'm going to draw a card
And put a counter on it.
and put a counter on it.
It's elves though. Elves are usually relatively cheap, but I'll use that to put a haymaker on the board.
Oh, yeah, 2 creatures.
Tap for 3 black and a green, and I'm gonna play a grave back. Whenever a creature I control is put into a graveyard, each other player sacrifices a creature.
Oh.
Yep.
Is that an artifact enchantment?
That is enchantment, yes.
That's what needs countered.
Yep. So it resolved.
Yep.
Move to combat.
As you move to combat, do we think is Grave Pack worse than a Chroma right now?
Oh, I think a Chroma's Memorial is worse.
I'm gonna destroy a Chroma's Memorial with Fracture.
There was a lot less combat damage going through.
Damn you, man.
Much safer board state.
Grave Pact is, and actually for everyone but me, Grave Pact is bad.
Yeah.
I have fodder for a little bit.
I have 2.
You've got some fodder. It's not great for humans.
No.
He's like, I have this raccoon.
But
I don't care.
the big thing is I can now block.
Yes.
That's what he likes, but
Yes.
I can
And
block.
it
Everyone can block.
opens everyone to block. I like that Grave Pact art, but
Mhm.
that older art.
No, my favorite is the Reaper pointing at the grave,
Oh,
like
yeah.
this is where you go.
Yeah, that's a good one too.
But just put everything, your whole board state right
Yeah.
screw it. At this point, screw it. I'm going to move to combat and swing. Yeah, after you
Sure.
for 3. Menace.
3/4 Menachem.
All right, I'll put 2 rogues in front of it. 4 total damage.
All right. I will. She'll die.
Yeah.
Everyone sacrifice a creature.
I'll sacrifice an Eldrazi spawn.
I sacrifice a rogue.
I'm going to move to second main phase and I'm going to tap for 8 green. Wait, wrong ones. 8 green. And tap for a black. And I'm going to play Lathril. She's going to gain a counter.
Yep.
I'm going to draw a card.
That's what you call Uga Dugga Commander right there. I beat you with rock till I win.
Right, so she gets bigger too. So
Yep.
it's fine. Pass the turn.
Tap.
Mm-hmm.
This
It
is a
seems
good
out,
card,
but
but
no,
it's
it's-
not
it
at this
means-
point. It
it
doesn't
means
matter.
Ouch, as
So
you wanted.
I'm going to tap Likeness Looter to draw
And discard.
and discard a 3-tree city.
Mm.
Hey,
Like
I'm
mana is an
failed
important
Spiker,
cards
that's-
in hand is.
So
You kidding me?
I'm going to tap this for 1, 2. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4 green. So Alayla costs 8 right now. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8. I can create my colors there. So this is it's counting some mana real quick. So that makes my colors for Alayla. And I have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 green I can use to pay for. You're giving it to me.
You're using it.
Okay. So I'm going to do 2, 4, 6 green.
Blame the enabler.
Using
not blame
5 of it
it.
to cast Vanquisher's Banner, choosing
Mm.
fairies.
Self-confidence.
Mm.
Right, like,
So now all my fairies get an additional +1/+1. Using the floating green, white,
I'm for
blue,
everybody.
black, and then that makes that. And then 4, I will cast Alayla. When she enters, I trigger Vanquisher's Banner to draw a card.
No, when you cast her.
When I cast her, sorry.
Yep.
That's all I got for that. Move to combat. I don't think I can afford to swing any creatures right now. Pass turn.
Untap. Upkeep. Draw. Mm. I'll play Tectonic Edge. There's no sense blowing your guys' lands up. That's not what I'm trying to roll right now. My upkeep, Eldrazi.
Yep.
In my main phase, I'll tap Idle and draw a card.
Man. Hey, you decided to get rid of my stuff. That's all you. He's been That Idol of Oblivion has been going so hard this game.
Yeah, but that's the Chroma's monument.
Yeah,
That's
the
I'd rather
I'm not saying that was a wrong choice. I'm just saying, like, dang,
it was a choice.
You let Eldrazi have a draw card. I even called it at one card in his.
He already
hand.
had 8 cards in hand.
First card's expertise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, him at this point, he has card advantage over all of us, and that's stopping me from blocking.
I'm gonna tap 2 green,
Okay.
2 green, and 2 generic, 3 generic. I'm gonna use all but 1 green to cast Echoes of Eternity. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. If a triggered ability of a colorless creature I control or another colorless permanent I control triggers, that ability triggers an additional time. Whenever I cast a colorless spell, I copy it and may choose new targets for the copy.
That is
Yeah.
the best
That's
card
an
in his deck.
Eldrazi spell. I could pay 2 and copy it.
Yeah.
I'm
There
not
you go.
going to.
Oh,
I'm not going to.
that would have been.
Probably didn't, to be honest, because his when that thing attacks, it would be
Actually, I need this island. I'm going to sack these Eldrazi.
because Annihilator is a triggered ability.
All right, so I have a
Triggers
colorless
attack.
floating instead of a
So
green.
it can beat Annihilator.
Yeah.
2,
Yeah.
3,
And this
that's
one's at
4,
you.
5, pay 1 life to make it 6. I will cast Sire of Stagnation.
Okay.
It's a 5/7 devoid. Whenever a land enters under an opponent's control, that player exiles the top 2 cards of their library, and I draw 2 cards. Echoes of Eternity will trigger, and I'll copy it. Ululek will trigger, and I'll pay 2 and copy it.
So you'll have 3 of them.
So I'll have 3 Sires of Stagnation.
So if we play a land, we exile the top 6 and you draw 6. basically.
Actually, it doubles,
So 12.
so 12.
Okay. So there's no more lands for us to get, guys. Until we need a wipe. As much as that hurts me to say, we need a wipe right now.
You guys see why I literally try to show, but
Ba-boom, ba-bang, ba-bang, ba-bang,
do you guys
ba-boom.
not know Eldrazi's in lore?
I know
Like,
the
you deal with
Eldrazi.
the Eldrazi before anybody else.
You have the Brevin. You don't get to block me yet card.
That's not true.
You had it.
All right. As I said last time, Ken has been leaving me alone, and all you do is make me sack a creature. That doesn't incur my wrath. You are over here trying to draw cards, my dude Brevin. That's an 8/8 Annihilator 2 coming at
Goes to
you.
Annihilator 4.
Yep.
It's triggered.
So it's a yep. Let's see. That's 4 Annihilator triggers
I'll
on the
just
stack.
take the 8. It's not what I meant to hit.
So what are you sacrificing?
His fairies and his treasures.
That's 3. I still need to do 1 more.
Oofage. Monte Bene. Whatever you do, don't play a land, boys. Yeah.
Yeah, if you play a land, that's the top 24 cards of your
12.
library.
12. And I draw
Wait, you got
12.
6 of them?
I have
Yeah,
3
3
and
of
they
them.
trigger twice from
Yeah.
Echoes.
So it's board wipe at this rate.
Because I play a land top 12.
Yeah.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
So lands are, they're
Forbidden.
basically.
Lands are now forbidden. That is what I have done to this game.
So we gotta get rid of your field and you.
Or you. And
You.
I no longer have the tokens to do it.
Well, yeah, I had stuff to do, but you were like, no. Fine. See, was it a too early of a no? Yeah.
Here's the bad part too, is that the card in my hand I cannot play right now. There's my board.
Misplays. That's
No,
how this game
no.
goes.
Grave Pack would take my board.
Oh, yeah.
It is an anthem effect that would hit all creatures.
Well, let's go.
I would only lose 5 creatures.
Yeah, and then I'd lose 5 creatures.
Then technically you lose 7.
No, I'd lose 3 creatures.
Let's do it.
No, actually, no, I won't lose anything because you have Gauntlet Power on the board.
So
I
I
can
have green
play.
white, so I can cast my commander.
I would make everyone sacrifice 7.
And at beginning
I
of
will pay
combat
the
on my
fine.
turn, I get to put
No, I could
a 1/1 counter on up to one target creature I control.
Oh, yeah.
You didn't play a land, right?
I did not.
Okay.
And if I control 3 or more creatures with different powers, draw a card. So that's 5, 8, 7, 6.
Yep.
Draw a card. I'm gonna tap these for 1 white, and this for generic, and end my turn with a Devil Horn Fox.
Untap.
Don't hurt me too hard, boys.
You can't really murder anybody right now. Draw.
Don't play a land.
I know. I'm gonna tap a Great Henge and a Forest for 4 green, and I'm going to play a Sky Shroud Poacher. No. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll gain 2 life and put a 1 counter on it and draw a card.
Search your library for what?
Search your library for an elf card and put that card into play, then shuffle my library.
Dumb.
For
All right.
3 and tap.
Dumb.
I'd like to have a conversation with the elf player.
Okay.
So he's got 30 damage on board right now.
Yeah.
I can, on attack, I could cut his life total in half. Then he would take me down to like 6. And basically destroy my board.
Yeah.
If you don't attack me, that's my plan at this rate.
Uh-huh.
Indestructible.
Dang.
And that might plan depending on my draw, but that is my only plan right now is to, so I have on board right now, this is 5, this is 10, so it's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 damage on board.
The only problem is I can't make elves.
All right,
Because
I'll let
everyone blocks.
okay. If I let Lathril through, that'll put me to 29. As long as
He
my
would be
commander because I'll heal off my commander. I'll heal 5. So he would put me at, 'cause this deals 4 right now.
Yeah.
So it would put me at 3 life. If he hits me, if he swings out at me. And my board is basically gone.
That's the thing. The problem is that Tyler has such a state right now that's hard to deal with. Ken's got
Well, so if I cut his life total in half, he's gonna want to swing at me because I'll just do it
Yeah.
again on the next turn. So I'm drawing his ire.
what you don't want me to attack you.
I'll take Lathril, but I can't take a full swing.
I wasn't planning on full swinging people.
What were you planning on doing?
Just trying to get Lathril through to make blockers or stuff that I can sack.
I'll take Lathril at this rate. I don't see a way out of
Alright.
Eldrazi other than Grave Pact.
That's fair. All right.
And I hate Grave Pact as well.
Celestia
Move to
players
combat.
sitting there like,
I'll take 4.
4 commander. Sweet. I make 4 more. 1, 2, 3, 4.
And I know I'm
Perfect.
giving you mana and stuff like that, but I don't. Grave
I'm gonna
Pact is
tap
the only way to
for-
see out.
4 green. I'm gonna play Elven Ambush, and I'm going to make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 more elves.
That's why
They're all 2/2s. No, A lot of elves. A lot of mana.
Literally just switched board states over there with all the fodder.
Yeah, but
My
now
guy, he has Grave Pact in play.
I know.
What board state are you trying to
Pass the
protect?
turn.
I'm not trying to protect my board state.
Just
I
trying to
don't-
kill me before you die now?
I don't have a plan.
Okay.
You have been swinging on him, Tyler.
With one creature.
But annihilating 4 or 2.
He's not going to get
Black,
swung on
white.
now. The threat is obvious.
Green, ethereal
I took-
absolution.
See, I took the ire away from you.
All my
Oh.
creatures get +1/+1. All their creatures get -1/-1.
All other creatures get -1/-1.
Yeah.
Yep.
Which would trigger
That-
Grave Pact.
That's
But his creatures get +1/+1 from Gauntlet of Power.
so.
My creatures
I
are
got a
fine.
minus a counter from you.
No. Until the end of turn, they are negative
Oh,
So you
-1.
just
-1.
king made 'em.
Now, yeah.
Gotcha.
0.
Cool.
Not really. No, we're off.
Oh, yeah. Look at your board
two
state and
twos.
tell me you didn't just get gifted the game.
I didn't get gifted the game.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
That'd be 14.
Yeah.
So that is 28 damage. That is not
It's,
enough to,
no, they're 1/1s.
right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But on my turn, 28.
Right.
But they're only 14, 12, 2 twos.
You
I got
have,
one card in hand, mister. I got a full hand.
bro, you have 40 mana.
You literally stop us from
You-
playing lands.
Right, like
Yes.
How are you bitching right now? You literally was
You
like, hey
have
guys, you're not
40
going to play
mana.
lands.
What do you need lands
got
for?
14
creatures, Lord.
28? You have over 40 mana. What do you need lands for?
That's fair. Yeah, but you shoot one of those 2 creatures, I'm done with them. I ain't got that, man.
And then I'll have to sack a creature because you also have Grave Pact out.
This
So
could
you
be
all
a
you have to
land.
do is sack half of your tokens, and I don't have a board state at all anymore. So I'm
just
not
going back
listening.
after you asking me stuff on stuff, man. I ain't.
What are you doing, Brevin?
Moving to combat.
Yep.
He's sitting over there complaining what's happening. That's it. The guy with the 8/8, the 3/5/5.
5/6.
5/5.
This is a 2, 4, 5. All right. Oh, that Tyler. So 5, 6.
11?
6 of it is commander.
Okay.
And I gain 6. I'll tap Likeness Looter to draw a card. And discard a card. Discard Temple of False God. Last turn.
Non-tap. Upkeep. Eldrazi. Draw a card. Oh, I don't even get to keep the Eldrazi.
Oh, wait, is that permanent?
Yeah.
It's an enchantment. Oh, I forgot when I cast this, I got a fairy off of Layla. 1/1. That's a 2, 3, 4. It's a 4/5.
Which enchantment's doing that?
When I cast their absolution, trigger Layla, make a fairy.
No. The one that's doing the -1/-1.
Their absolution. Creatures I control get +1/+1. Creatures my opponents control get -1/-1.
Gotcha.
Let's see.
think
I'm going
I'm
to
playing
tap
green deck.
1 and tap Tectonic Edge, and I'm going to destroy target non-basic land and opponent controls.
All right. Yep. No, I'm gonna respond.
You have to, because
Yeah.
I'm going to lock you out of this game right now.
Mhm. Tap 3. Cast Mortify.
It triggers an additional time, so I'm also going to see you to the synod.
Sure.
Actually, I'm going to hit that Yavi one out.
Stop everyone from double.
Yep.
Forest.
That's enough.
I want to mortify right. It's 2. I hit either
I was being friendly.
because if I hit Grave Pact, that stops him being able to wipe Tyler's board. Yeah, I'll hit Grave Pact.
Why? Anyway.
And seat.
So 2 of my things get destroyed. Good to see.
Seat too. Or yeah, no, my
You
bad. I
also
hit
don't
Yavi.
get any Yavimaya effects anymore.
Yeah.
No more double green. It's okay. I didn't get rid of the thing I needed to get rid of. Idol of Oblivion to draw a card.
Mm-hmm.
You get Yavi back. It's triggers, not activate. My bad.
Woo! The one making everything for us.
I'll abuse that to tap 4 for Mystic Forge. Top.
That's a beautiful thing to abuse. Forests.
I'll tap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Back in the Catan game, we were missing a lot of wood. This would have been great.
Yeah. True enough.
And from the top of my library, I'll cast Spawn Bed Protector. And it'll copy.
See how you was just calling me a threat.
Beginning of your end step.
Yep. I don't even think I have one in there.
Creature card. No, you do. You have the one that makes
Deals damage to you. Yeah. From the very beginning of the game.
Yep.
Look at the top card. I'll tap and pay 1 life and move that top card into exile. Top card. Cute. Seven, tapped out. Move to combat. Sideways with everything at Josh.
Yeah.
Annihilator 4.
These 4.
4 gets sacked. We each have to sack 4
Nope, I got
creatures.
rid of it.
Oh, jeez.
But I gain 8 life.
Good. Still, I wasn't trying to lose half of my board state just for
That's
swinging
why I
at you.
got rid of it.
Yeah. Do I want it to be these 4? Yeah.
I have 2 very thick boys to protect me.
Mhm.
I wanna do that. Yeah.
So it's
Alright, so
what
those-
30 total going at Josh.
How many creatures?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Which he's just going to block them. But that's what I had to do.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, I'm gonna keep 2 of them.
I did not yet.
That's with the negatives, right?
They're 1/1s.
Sure.
Oh yeah, they all have -1.
Yeah, they all have -1/-1.
So it's what are their power and toughness?
3 4s.
4 6s, 3 4 6s, a 1 4, 4 3, and a 7 7.
I'll walk the 3 biggest.
Or well, these 3.
All right. So then
4, 5, plus 4, 9. It's only 9.
9 damage.
Yep.
So
If
8
you-
of it and then 1 command.
Yep. I wish I could do something, but I can't. Because when I go to my end step, I'm going to grab back an Eldrazi and try to make Eldrazi spawns, but nothing's going to happen. Oh, it triggers twice.
Yeah.
Holy crap. I'm going to grab back Ulamog's Crusher,
Mhm.
Glaring Fleshraker, and try to make 4 Eldrazi's, but I can't. Because they'll enter and die immediately. And I can't sacrifice them for mana because state-based action says they die before I can do anything with them.
We got 15 more minutes.
Pass.
What is the token maker? Is it damage to each player when a Eldrazi enters for
Yeah,
the
colorless creature
Remember, if you
enters.
play a
Yeah.
land, you got to exile the top 12.
Yep. No lands. I have made lands full bid in this game.
That's why I've been swinging at you. If I can.
Okay, so because of the -1/-1, would I still get the counter? And
yeah, you still get the counters
Yeah,
and
you
stuff.
still
But
got
just
counters.
just each of them had -1 from their PT.
okay, now is it just for the turn or is it
It's
permanent?
It's
per-
permanent
until this
that
leaves the
enchantment's
board.
gone.
Okay, so then I need to do something because that came out last turn and it killed my fox. So I need to take these down one, but then this triggers.
No, the counters stay on them.
The counter stay on.
Yes.
Yeah.
So this
Counters
is counter. This is a board effect, not a counters.
Okay, that's
They
what I
are
was
two
wondering.
different things.
That's what I see. That's what I was.
See,
wondering.
if I put -1/-1 counters, +1/+1 cancel out, they both get removed.
See, that's what I didn't know. I
Yeah.
wasn't sure of.
This
I
is
wanted
a
to make
board
sure
effect.
that- okay.
Yep.
Well,
My deck doesn't have counters. It just has a ton of board effects.
okay. So can I then still? So I could put a 1/1 counter on here
Yep.
with the
Yeah.
upkeep and it would go up.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. It acts as if it only had 5 counters.
Okay, so I just want to make sure that I'm
Yep.
keeping track of the counters.
Yep,
that
you're doing
it
everything
should
you're
have.
right.
It says each creature.
Yeah.
That's like
Each-
technically
on
this
each
is a
other
1/4,
creature.
but with the
Yeah.
negative.
Oh, which
it's
means
0/3
not
again.
itself.
Yeah, this was
Each other creature.
It says
Yeah,
creature.
So
it
not
says-
itself.
Yeah, so that it won't get counters. It can't put counters on itself.
That becomes a 1/4.
okay. That's that.
Creatures of the type.
I am now going to. Do you still
I think
have
there's like
two?
one card in my deck that could change the game, but I don't know what I would need to draw.
I was just trying to slow RC down. He's got all the mana right now.
Yeah, with one card in hand where you're sitting over there with a full hand.
Bro, 3 of these are lands.
Bro, this is a land.
I'm sorry.
I have one green floating right now because of that.
This is mostly Bree. I didn't.
Yeah, it's still
Like
yeah.
drawn,
I mean, I
So-
bought this
three with
pre-constructed.
trample. Oh, what's it do? It's just a 3/3 with trample. As long as it's in my graveyard and I
It's,
Oh,
it
I
was
can
it was
say that.
really
all my creatures would have trample.
Gotcha.
It was
Just-
brewed, yeah, but it was pre-constructed.
just the little bit you did do it was early. I
I
just
haven't
Oh,
did a
done
little.
anything to it.
Okay, so
I haven't-
combat.
I haven't done anything to
The
it.
gauntlet's in there. The
I put a
gauntlet's
1/1
not
counter
in
up
there.
to one target creature I control.
The druid isn't in
I
there.
didn't do anything to this deck. I bought it pre-constructed.
Oh yeah, from Justin.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that means okay. Dude, shout out to Justin in the comment section. We know you know how to build decks.
Yeah.
Don't don't let RC walk around saying it's just a pre-con.
Yeah.
I didn't say it's just a pre-con. I
Okay,
said I
okay.
bought
Is
it
it
pre-constructed.
is it
I
a
used the
wizard's
full-
pre-con?
Yeah. No. Okay.
It's not a wizard's pre-con.
It's not a Tyler pre-con
Okay.
either, which is made for value.
Fuck. So you've got two creatures that only I can block.
I know.
That gets flying and that has flying.
Yeah, and that's just a 4/4 and
I'm gonna let you know I'm a not, and there's like 3 cards in my deck that could maybe save me. I'm basically out of this game. I've got I can
That
hit hard.
enchantment that he has out is actually saving us.
Yeah, from
Okay.
this.
Yes.
That's why I'm paying patient.
And I have
And that.
And this,
Yeah.
which is why me and RC are hitting each other because we understand
Basically,
that as long as that
these
stays,
two are trying to kill each other. You and me have to figure out what we're gonna do when one kills the other one.
Yeah.
Now he's got Lathril. He's gonna drain us for 10 and gain 10 on his turn. Probably gonna happen.
Yeah.
Oh, I could,
Oh.
yeah.
And
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
He's going
6,
to.
7. I can. Doesn't mean I will.
but that'd leave you open for Tyler. So
Right.
Tyler's keeping him from doing this. So have your creatures are indestructible.
I know. That's why I'm like.
I would be swinging with your vigilance guy every single turn at this point just to remove blockers.
Yeah, I was just waiting.
Because he's a
Tyler is
force,
also sideways.
He's a 4/6.
Yeah, Tyler is sideways.
But Tyler's keeping him in check.
I know.
And so the creatures, all of his creatures are on board right now that he has are all utility pieces and then his tokens.
I know.
Yeah, I have a 1/1. I have several 1/1s, a 2/1, a 2/2, a 3/3, a 3/3.
Well, I have a 7/7.
All right, I'm gonna let you right now. I'm not gonna swing at you. So if you want to swing with your flyers, go right ahead. I'm not coming at you. I don't know if I'm coming at anyone for the rest of the game, or at least for the next few turns. I don't know what you're gonna do.
He's the other high man other than you. Then I'm the next high man, and then Tyler's high man with damage, but I'm high man with life.
Yeah. Man, I kind of want to take a few chunks out
Well, no shit.
of here. So, with this and the
Are they
minus
all
ones,
flyers?
He's a flyer.
He's a flyer. Okay.
Yeah. He's a flyer, indestructible, 7/7.
Okay.
7,
7,
9.
9.
7/9.
Yeah.
Indestructible. This is a 7/7. This is a
6, 7.
6/7.
Oh, 6,
6, 4, 5, 4. Yeah.
and all have indestructible.
All have indestructible. This
One
is
with vigilance, and the angel has flying.
All right. So I'm going to block with 2 elf warriors and then take the 7 in the air because I can't block it.
Yep. So when I drew Mortify, Grave Pact was kind of I was like, oh, I could do this.
I'm gonna end turn.
And yeah.
Nothing else I can do.
Oh, did you do your combat?
No, I'm just gonna add it to her. Then.
What? That combat.
Draw a card.
Draw a card.
Oh yeah. Forgot about that.
Yep.
Oh, you almost got trample. He's got Brawn in play. Let's go.
Yeah, he's got Brawn in play.
Now he's picking up.
Yep.
Yeah.
I have a sneaking
Suspicion he's going to win.
Thank you for saying that word because I count that he might pull this out
I think he's going to win.
because we have
Bigger
Elves-
threats than him. But
Elves
he's
and
chosen.
Eldrazi both realize they need to kill the other one to win the game. Fairies has got a decent amount of damage that it can push through right
I
now.
mean, I can do stuff, but it's just a reset at this point. I don't think we need a reset.
Yeah, we got 8
That's-
minutes.
But at the same time, it would help.
If I
Probably.
could draw a goddamn fairy.
If
or
we
I
could get rid of
draw an
Ethereal
enchantment.
Absolution, it would be go time if you know time.
For you, yeah.
Right, yeah, for
But-
everybody.
For you, and it would take off your board.
It'd be go
All the time
time.
I could do
That's
that.
that's suppressing the shit out of the board. That card is going
Do you
hard
have
right
any
now.
blockers,
Yeah.
Tyler?
2,
To
6 8s, or 7,
5
or
7s.
5 7s.
Jesus, I can't even hit you to get anything. I can't do shit besides board wipe. You know what? I'm going
If you
to
board wipes, I'm out of the game.
tap for
Let's do.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 green. And I'm going to use 3 of it to tap Sky Shroud Poacher.
Go get an elf.
Go look for an elf.
Go look by AKA go look for an answer. Ethereal Absolutions is
Hashtag I actually will get down with right now.
so Ethereal Absolution is one of my favorite enchantments because it doesn't feel as bad as Elishnorn. It's only -1/-1 instead of -2/-2, but it does the exact same thing.
It does hurt.
People are just less likely to go, oh, it's that bad, unless you're playing against a token deck, in which case they hate you. Because if Gauntlet of Power gets removed, half of his board is gone.
Yeah, that's why I'm like,
But if half of his board goes away,
Oh, what's up, Tabletop Takedown?
Hello.
okay, that hurts, man. Like, I understand, but it still hurts.
He's like, I'm right here. Like,
I mean, it's fair, kind of.
I'm trying to think what in my
You
deck.
guys want to know what's funny? Dictator Erebos was the next card.
Oh, let's
Oh,
go.
thank God.
Just see what I put.
I did.
Yeah, you son of a bitch.
But I'm kind of in the process right now of finding an actual card that can help me.
Trying to think what I put into this deck. Other than like a board wipe, because I don't want to wipe because we already got 5 minutes till 5 o'clock. 4 o'clock. Trying to think like if I get a Fairy Lord, maybe I could draw a card off it.
Tip Archer.
what do?
Then another creature dies. and
Whenever
opponent
another
loses.
creature dies, each opponent loses a life.
Oh,
It's not as bad as like each creature. Whenever a creature dies, we lose a creature.
yeah, but that's a deterrent for
Poison Tip Archer is bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is a major deterrent.
That's a win con for his deck.
Yeah, he's like, look, we all can
Tap
die.
a black.
Oh.
And use 3.
Oh, I agree.
Play a
Like
Poison Tip Archer. I'm gonna put a 1/1 counter on it and draw a card.
so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I'm gonna use 4 of that to play an Oracle Moldiah.
That's 30
and I'm gonna draw a
creatures.
card.
It's 30 creatures on board right now.
Yeah.
So
How many creatures do you have?
I have 4. So
I can block.
1. I have 1.
Okay.
1, 2,
Move to
3, 4,
combat.
3. 1, 2, 3.
Move to
4,
combat.
5, 4. I have 1, 5, 4.
I'm going to swing a. Oh, he's only 3.
Yep, he's only 3.
A 3 at
Ethereal
you.
Absolution.
I'm gonna swing that at you then. A 3.
Yep. 3 commander.
I make 3 more Elf Warriors.
Yep.
And then let's see. Oh yeah, this is no longer there. Tyler, what's your highest converted mana cost thing?
7.
7. Damn, that's gonna suck. I will.
If he plays one more creature and then board wipes, he wins. That'll be 34 damage. Poison tip.
Mhm.
And I'm not gonna lie, that's not a. That's how I lose this game. That's how I lose this game.
Let's see. Tap this.
I hate
for
losing to that stupid thing, man.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Oh yeah, no, he's just
9,
gonna
10,
laugh
11,
roll.
12,
Yep,
13,
that's
14,
game.
15, 16. 16. And
On a laugh roll attack, so we can't laugh roll for 10.
yeah, 16. So, I could have done it that way.
Yeah, you get a laugh
That's
roll for
fair.
10 and then hit us for
That's
and just board
fair.
wiped.
I should have.
Yep.
I should have. Anyway. Yeah, you were already on the field, so I don't need you. 16. So I have 16 green floating and 2 black. I use the 2 black, 1 of the green, and then 7. So we had 8 green. There you are. I'm gonna gaze granite and destroy. I'm gonna put it this. I'm gonna destroy each non-land permanent with converted mana cost 8 or less, and then deal
1, 2, 3, 4.
We're dead.
4. How many permanents do you have, or how many creatures died?
6.
10.
3, 4, 5, 8.
So 12.
9, 10, 11, 12, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21.
Good game.
22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34.
Exactly enough. Okay, GG.
GG.
Hey,
Dude,
I-
that's all I was getting after you played that damn card, bro. All I was getting.
this could have helped a lot sooner.
See?
Yeah.
Look at
GG.
I was literally.
I was sitting there with Raven Granite in my hand, like,
Yeah,
And this is why hashtag KillRC is a thing.
that's fair. But at the same time, you guys were scary the whole game.
that's the way.
Nah,
We had
bro,
scared-
you
everyone was
sat
scary
there
the
and
whole game.
argued like you weren't a threat that whole game.
I think there was a point-
There was a point where all three of us were threats.
Yeah.
I was screwed. I hit a mana pocket.
Yeah.
Like
Once
literally
again,
5-6
this
mana
is a
just sitting
precon.
in the deck.
That I switched a couple cards out of. It does great every time I play it. I love it.
This was a card I was hoping to get
This
to.
is a pre-con I bought from a friend. It works really well.
That's not a precon.
My girlfriend, I think.
That's a good that's a good deck. It's just God.
To me,
You got to play a lot of removal against
Yes.
it. It has a stack full of threats in it.
There's a deck full of dorks.
Yep. Well, it's
I didn't hit any of my other.
all right. So this is where we get ready to give away stuff. I don't see a lot of commenters besides the first couple. It's got me a little upset, so I'm going to go on a quick
We got
share
about 8
frenzy and throw this back real quick and get a couple more.
Yeah, dude. All of my mana was sitting there.
I just
Once again, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Got some giveaways today.
so other than miss and draw, I think Fairy did pretty good.
Yeah.
So these are the lords I was looking. These are the 5 cards I was like I needed to get. That I was looking to get.
Okay, so this specific deck
Yeah.
is what my girl has.
Yeah.
Is her specific deck. So I'm familiarized with her.
So Fairy's got with the last Eldraine set. Fairy's got really good.
Yeah.
They got some really nice cards.
Some good support.
Oh, yeah, there's lots of.
Or like if I hit
Nice. Yeah, those are.
that, and then this is one of my win cons.
Ooh, Gold Dragon. Oh, it's a D20 card.
D20, but it
Um,
makes fairies.
Nice.
So with all my lords and stuff out on the board.
You guys got someone you want to share this to real quick? And
I
try to
sent
get
it to
some
my
nice
group. If any of them are in chat, thanks for watching me lose.
You know, like,
But no, comment, get some cards, guys. We all know how expensive Magic cards can be sometimes, and why not get a chance to win some free ones, right?
All right. Well, I have 5 giveaways. I'm not sure what RC's got here, but I'm gonna pull out some things. Oh, look at that! Wow. Dang.
So the big thing I have the tripler god from Ixalan in this deck, the tripler
Oger.
token maker.
Soldier.
Yeah. So getting that is also another one. Like I get that out, and it's just
It's crazy.
yeah, it's really good.
Yeah, that was like my first deck.
Jeez,
I tried to make
RC
it.
knows
It was
what's
a
up.
vortex.
So many copies of Undying Evil
It was just too high
and
of a
Stalwart
cost.
Shield Bearers.
Well, and it's because it's white making a white token pump deck is just a lot to track.
Undying Evil.
It's
says
good.
Can on it. I assume this cans.
Yep.
So
This is a baggie with.
Carson added those into the collection.
Oh, perfect. Check that out. Yeah, we'll do one of each color. There we go. Boop, boop. Boop. Boop.
oh, those are pretty.
Where's the other one? Oh, come on. We got to have the other one. What is it? Black?
I mean, I don't think you were at any point like the major threat, but at no point could we discount what you were able to because you still had good damage on the board.
That's what I was saying. There was
Yeah.
at least a couple times where
I
really
almost
debated
want
swinging
this.
because I had indestructible, but it was the reaction that was,
Yeah.
I know Tyler.
Don't be afraid.
Don't be afraid.
No.
I was swinging at RC, bro.
Yeah. Well,
I saw the threat. I knew the threat. You should have seen from my actions what was going down.
I started to, but by then it was like, okay, I have to worry about making sure that I have a defense up in case anything happens to me.
Yeah, it's that weird like. So that's where it's like I have intangible virtue, which gives +1/+1 at vigilance.
Yeah.
That's where like if a board like that, getting vigilance on creatures is the biggest thing. Because it just makes that board so much more lethal. Got some nice art on some cards over here.
That's 10.
All right.
That's 10.
What?
We got 10.
Well, we do got
1,
10
2,
to roll up, but we don't have 10 comments.
Right. We have 8 comments and our 2 participants.
Yep.
Perfect.
Perfect. You got a D10 over here.
We do have D10 over there.
Right. Well, since we didn't hit 10 comments, I'm only going to give away the 1 pack today, and we'll give something else out of the giveaway box away. Why don't we do some very beautiful basics? We can find one of each.
Something to be said about a pretty basic. I like all the alternate art basics they've been doing too with each set.
Yeah. 1, 2. The island isn't foil, but I mean, it's fine.
It's still pretty.
And a swamp. Here's a swamp.
We'll do the giveaway.
And I'll pull back. What should we give away? Should we give away Zendikar or Kamigawa?
Well, we didn't hit 10. But
No, just one of them is. One of them was for the 10 comments, and we didn't
okay.
get it. So,
yeah, let's do Kami.
Kami.
Tommy.
All right, and we'll keep Zendikar for when we get 10 comments.
All right.
All right, we are ready for the 10 giveaways, 2 participants included.
Got a D10 right here.
Yep.
All right,
Roll
I'll
it up.
start it up.
6.
6.
Mac.
All right. We're going to give them number 1. That's the bounce lands. So let's crack these open for them. A couple of bounce lands I had. If you don't like them, my apologies, but I think it's a full set. No. 1, 2, 3. Oh, yeah. It's got a couple. Yeah, it's a full set, and it's got the mono green one in it.
Nice.
Full set of bounce lands. Not a bad deal.
Those are not bad lands to have in your deck either.
No, not at all. Double mana go hard.
Yeah, double mana do go hard. Maybe even put them in a landfall deck. Some extra lands.
Those go to man.
All right.
Next one is a couple of gates and a couple of other utility lands that I had. So
You got the. Here, put them in the sleeves. You got the sleeves.
oh, right here. Yeah, I see them. What was the next roll? 4?
4.
4. That's going to go to Jenna Snyder.
Jenna, you got these gates and a couple other utility lands that are in there with them. Let me sleeve them up for you.
Always wanted to win. What is it? Maze's Ends. The gate is the gate win.
These are for men.
That's the if you have all 10. If you
All
have
right,
10
let me
gates on the board, you win the game.
crack these gates open. Spoop. Got a Golgari, Gilgate, Orzhov, Golgari, Dimir, Boros, Dimir, Azorius. Is it? I got a Cliff Gate, a Rakdos, a Simic, a Basilisk Gate, a Gond Gate, and another Boros. So it's like it's half of them and a couple of repeats, but
Gates are
gates are legit.
yeah. Well, and again, I want to win a game with Maze's End. It's always been once you get 10 gates on the board, you win.
Yeah.
It's always been a fun thing to try to figure out how you're going to get them. How you're going to get them
I
out
mean,
of your
there's
deck.
plenty of ramp
There's a
that
l-
says a land.
Yeah.
So like,
And there's ramp that says go get a gate too.
mm-hmm. Mhm.
And with the newest D&D sets, they put a lot more gates.
More gates. Yep.
So gates are a lot more popular.
All right. And this next one is just a package of utility lands I had sitting here. Next person.
Tyler.
Oh, yep.
There you go.
10.
0. Oh, 10.
10 goes to Ken.
Ken. We're going to crack this open for you, but this is a specialized Tyler package of lands that I just came up with yesterday. So we got some cool stuff. You got 3 of the new Bloomborough lands right here. You got Lupin Power Village, Oak Hollow Village, and Mudflat Village. You got the Abzan ones.
3 Tree Cities.
And then I've got a handful of lands that I either didn't like the art, even though they're pretty, or I'm not using them at current. There's a bunch of good stuff. Hidden Grotto, some Phyrexian lands, Trainway Station, Mishra's Factory, Karsk, Filterland, a temple, a couple of reveal lands there at the end too. Game Trail, Vine Glimmer Snow, Choked Estuary. Some utility for you, my guy. Some new pretty stuff for you to play with. All right. Next giveaway.
Ken rolls it.
Can you roll it? We're gonna do this first set of mutate cards. We're gonna get creepily.
7.
Ted Boss.
Ted, you get a couple of mutates. Ooh, look at that lore Dracus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hardy.
We still
Mutate's
got
an interesting
1, 2,
mechanic.
3, 4, 5. 5 more things to give away, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Sounds about right.
The pack will go to any one of whoever. Here's some more paper if you need it.
I'm good. I'm good.
Okay.
RC's turn to roll.
Oh, it is.
Yes.
Yep.
Where is
Where'd
that 10?
dice?
There you are.
Another set of mutate guys.
5.
5 goes to Brandon XL.
All right. That goes to Brandon. I'll get those to you, my guy. You got some mutates. Throw these in this top loader here because
Mutate was an interesting mechanic.
I can take care of those. Don't worry about the paper. I'll throw them in my reward
Got it.
box and take them right home. Yep.
Perfect.
All right.
Next up, 7.
We've already rolled it.
6.
You get a couple more mutates.
We already rolled it.
2.
Goes to Corey Richards.
Corey, you get a couple of mutates, and since I didn't like how thin that pile was, there's just 3 there. Where's the where did it go? You know what? We're gonna grab one more little thing out of here. We're gonna throw you an Undying Evil, a Shield Bearers, and what's the other one? Sprout Swarm.
Ted's happy with what he won.
Yeah, he's like a couple
Nice.
mutates. Woohoo! All right, this is for Corey. And I'll get you a sleep for it. All right, I rolled. All right, we have 2 more givvies, right? 3?
1,
3?
2. I'm looking at 4.
Perfect. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. All right, this next one is for this set of 4 mutates. And we'll throw an Undying Evil because RC has like 28 of those cards. All right. Chicka chow. Number 1.
Number 1 goes to Keith.
Keith, my boy. These are going to go in the baggie on the table with the rest of the cards I'm giving you. I have a stack here for you, my guy. You no longer have an excuse. You have enough cards to build a deck.
Tyler is forcing you to build a deck.
Yes. I have handed you a mountain of cards now. All right. You know, give me that baggie and flash it. Let's go. Yeah. 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 The thickness. Yes. Yes.
that girth.
A wad for Keith. That's what you get, my guy.
And then it's Ken's turn to roll.
Ken, it is your turn to roll. All right. Our last 3 giveaways. We're going to do this beautiful rainbow set of mutates. 2's been rolled. Roll
Been
again.
rolled.
What are we down to?
We're down to 3.
10.
10. Ken roll it himself. So we're going to drop it down to a D6.
Yep.
1, 2,
3,
3,
4.
4, and 5, 6 are going to be 1, 2, and 3. 3. Brevin.
Brevin,
All
my
right.
guy. Rainbow mutates. All
Let's
the
go.
4 in the colors.
Nice.
All right. Next one gets this beautiful set of retro art lands. So we're down to 1 and 2A.
Yeah.
So let's do 1, 2, 3, 4.
Or
3, 4. That person.
goes to Brandon Heck.
B. You win this beautiful full set of lands. We'll get those to B. I will throw those in a sleeve, and I can get those to him myself. All right. We got one more givey, and it goes to the last person on the list.
Aaron Boyle.
Aaron, wait, why do you win the pack every time? What the heck?
It's
EMB, my guy. I'm cracking it on air for you. I got your giveaways already sitting in a pack at my house that I have to mail to you. I'm just going to have to convert it into a bubble mailer and get ready to send you guys a wad of cards. Like, this is crazy. All right, so we're going to open that beautiful art Moonfolk. I don't know if you can see that. Let's, there we go. You got the Moonfolk art card right off the top. Oh, look at that. Planes.
Oh, those planes are
Start
so
the
pretty.
pack. All right. We got a Nezumi Blade, Futurist Operative, Inkrise Infiltrator, Unstoppable Ogre, Oh My Womu, Shindeu, Clawing Torment, Touch of the Spirit Realm, that's your uncommon, Orochi Merge Keeper, that's a good one. The Shattered States Era, and your rare is a Biting Palm Ninja. Your foil is a Moth Rider Patrol. Beautiful. And nice samurai token to finish the pack off. I'd say the pull here is this Plains.
Oh yeah, that's a really nice foil planes.
One more little yeah, there we go. Gorgeous. EMB, my guy. I'm glad you watch us. I'm glad you participate. Always happy to have you. All right, everyone. That's our giveaways for the evening. Thank you all for playing, participating, watching, joining. Anything and everything to do with us here at Tabletop Takedown. Just a quick shout out once again to all of our sponsors. That's Amaya's Fresh Mexican Grill. Shout out to OHG, our local card shop. Shout out to Cravings over here on Front Street. I swoop plenty of product off of them that gets given away on the show. So you guys got to make sure you stop in there, give them some recognition from Tabletop for us. Shout out
Society,
Smoker Society, Joyology.
Little Brown Jug, Lane's Pizzeria. We got RPW, we got IWR, Spooky Films, Milky Way Labels. Like, there's so many of us. Like the development group,
The entire Brain Jerk Network, ladies and gentlemen.
we everywhere.
Of course, for their studios, for their time, patience, space, and of course, putting up with me. I would like to personally take a shout out and thank Brevin and Ken for being on the show so often recently. Thank you guys.
I love being
Appreciate
here.
it. Love having you guys on to play. Love playing with you guys. EMB, I got these boys sleeved up nice and thick. Plenty of product for everyone who watches and plays. Love you all. And break a table on 3. 1, 2, 3. Break a table. See you guys next week.